Hey guys, I'm excited to announce that today's video is sponsored by Iowa.com. It's a great website where you can buy Rocket League items and credits at a great reliable location. If you need a place to get your items for your dream car design, or you've been looking for items that you've been wanting for a long time, Iowa.com is the way to go. On top of Rocket League items, they also have a discounted gift card section. And by using code SPORTYDAN, you can check the link in the description. You can get 6% off your next Rocket League purchase. Now, let's get into the video. Hey, what is going on, guys? It is SportyDan here. Welcome back to another Rocket League car design episode, and in today's episode, we're going to be using the brand new Rocket Pass decal J-Peggy. Now, I think this is a very interesting design. As most of you guys know, Justin made this decal pretty famous. I actually did include Justin's car design in this episode if you guys have not seen it yet, but I think it's a pretty cool decal, pretty clean to say the least. But let me know what you guys think of this decal in the comments down below. Make sure to use code SportyDan11 in the item shop, and if you guys have not hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below to get up to date on my newest Rocket League videos. So let's get started with the first car design of the episode. Starting off, we do have the forest green octane for the blue side, and then for the orange side, it is the crimson octane. For the decal, for both sides, it is the unpainted J-Peggy decal. And then for the colors for the prime of the blue side, we have a forest green with the accent as a light pink, exactly like the wheels. And then for the orange side, we have a crimson with the accent as sky blue. For the wheels, for the orange side, they are the Zendaya S3 inverted painted crimson. And then for the blue side, they are the Zendaya S3 inverted painted forest green. So this is the blue side, and as you can see, I really liked the pattern that the Zendaya wheels really gave off, so I kind of matched that pretty nicely with the colors. Now, you could put a painted sky blue J-Peggy decal, but I didn't like the painted versions for this car design specifically because the painted versions of the J-Peggy decal almost take up the entire car, and I didn't want that. I kind of wanted like a slight. So you can set the accent color to a light pink, or as you can see in the decal, there is a little bit of a sky blue as well. If you do want to do sky blue and forest green, that's perfectly fine. I feel like the pink looked a little bit better with the forest green, but if you put on a J-Peggy painted sky blue, it really takes up the entire decal, and in my opinion, it just doesn't look good with these wheels. I'm not saying it looks bad in general, but I'm saying it just doesn't match with these wheels. And the same for the orange side here, we have that crimson and sky blue color combination. Again, there is some pink in this Zendaya S3 crimson wheel, but you can do a nice pink and crimson color combination. But again, I thought the crimson and sky blue looked a little bit better, so that's why I did those colors. And again, the painted version of this decal just kind of takes up too much of the car design to really like kind of match the wheels, I guess you could say. So like if you put on a pink here, as you can see, it feels like it takes up most of the design. I'm not saying it's absolutely terrible, but again, I just wanted a slight pink, not too crazy, but yeah. For the booth, we do have the checkered flag painted crimson for the orange side, and you may be wondering why the checkered flag, and it's honestly because it matches the pattern of J-Peggy. I feel like it kind of gives me like a checkered flag vibe, so that's why I did it. And then for the blue side, we have the checkered flag painted crimson, or for the you painted forest green. Sorry, my bad. You could do a painted pink if you would like, but I feel like the forest green matches the main color of the car design. For the trail, we do have the Hackswerve 3 painted forest green for the blue side, and then for the orange side, it is the Hackswerve 3 painted crimson. So this is the orange side. Again, you can have the color as a light pink and crimson color combination, but I felt like that just didn't really stand out very well, so I feel like the crimson and the sky blue looks the best. But again, you can do a painted pink for this orange side if you would like. I think it takes up a little bit too much of the decal. I feel like it just, I don't know, it's not like that slight color that I would like. So that's why I decided not to do painted pink for that one. And the same for the blue side here. We have that forest green and the light pink. Again, you can do the sky blue if you would like. Again, I don't think that looks the best, but you definitely are more than welcome to do whatever colors you would like with that. But yeah, I feel like the forest green and light pink looks best. So getting into the next car design, we do have the Justin's J-Peggy design. So this was used in the Porsche 911 Invitational. He did use the Porsche, but we're just using it on the Octane. You remember, this can be used on any car in the game. The J-Peggy is a universal decal. And actually, when I first did this decal car design, I actually messed it up. I thought it was a forest green J-Peggy. It's actually a lime J-Peggy. So starting off, we have the unpainted Octane, but honestly, with the colors that he uses, it's just absolutely phenomenal. You can use almost any color. You could do black, you could do orange if you want to, but I don't recommend it. You could do forest green, you could do sky blue, cobalt, purple, even saffron might work too. I mean, you can really choose any color you would like. Even black looks really good, I think. Black looks very clean, but you can really use any color in the game. For the decal for both sides, it's actually the lime J-Peggy. And then for the colors, now the blue side, I actually kind of created myself because I didn't see a blue side for him, so I kind of created my own that I thought looked really good. For the blue side, we do have a blue, and then the accent is a light purple, and we actually, I think we did take off the J-Peggy painted. No, J-Peggy painted lime is for both sides, just to keep that like lime color combination, but I thought this looked really good for the blue side. And then for the orange side, it is his colors. We have that crimson as close as possible with the accent as that nice purplish blue, which looks absolutely phenomenal. For the wheels, he uses the Porsche 911 turbo wheels. Now, I'm not sure if he was forced to use these from the Porsche 911 Invitational. You can really use any wheels you would like. Maybe like a clean wheel, like a black wheel, or you can use maybe like a rainbow wheel or something like that. So it really is up to you what you decide to use for wheel-wise. I'm just kind of going off of what Justin used. So this is the blue side. Again, I designed this blue side color-wise. This is actually the first time I've ever actually like only focused on the colors rather than like focusing it on a wheel or something like that. But I thought this blue and purple color combination with the lime J-Peggy looked very good for this blue side. And then for this orange side, he just absolutely took off with this one with that crimson and that light bluish purple. Looks absolutely phenomenal, giving the J-Peggy multiple colors on this design. For the boost, he does use Alpha Boost. I will say he does use Alpha Boost, but I'm not going to showcase Alpha Boost just because if you want to kind of match it, you can do standard yellow to kind of match that Alpha Boost type style. But in the Invitational, he did use Alpha Boost. That's what Alpha Boost looks like. But again, I'm not going to showcase that just because not everybody has it. But I used standard yellow just to kind of get as close as possible to Alpha Boost. And then for the trail, he actually used Smoke Trail. This one looked really good. But again, I will say though, for the boost, instead of using, if you want to kind of keep with that Smoke Trail with the multiple colors, you can do Smoke Run. I know it's not a big popular boost because it's so big, but for the trail, he did use Smoke Run, which I thought was really nice to match the colors perfectly. So this is the orange side. Again, this is Justin's design. For the orange side, we have that crimson and a dark bluish purple, which looks absolutely phenomenal with the lime J-Peggy. And then for the blue side, I designed this side. I thought it was nice. I mean, you could really do a lot of different other colors if you would like, but I thought that blue-purple color combination would match really well with the orange side as well as the lime J-Peggy decal. So getting into the next car design, we do have the almost an entirely titanium white car design. I actually got recommended this in the comments saying that if you put J-Peggy titanium white, it almost looks like an all-white car design, but even if it doesn't, I thought the colors looked really well with the Zomba wheels because the decal looked phenomenal. So starting off, we do have the titanium white Octane for both sides. And then for the decal, for both sides, it is the titanium white J-Peggy decal. For the colors, for the primary of the blue side, we have a dark blue with the accent as white. And then for the primary of the orange side, we have a dark crimson with the accent as white. For the wheels, for both sides, they are the titanium white Zomba wheels. And then obviously for the blue side here, so the reason why I chose the Zomba wheels to begin with, I was actually going to do that no matter what, because the J-Peggy design looks, the pattern almost looks identical to the Zomba wheels, and I thought that was really nice, but I, accidentally, or not accidentally, somebody recommended that if you set the titanium white J-Peggy and have it like as the accent is white, it almost looks like an all-white car design. So I decided to actually use the titanium white Zombas for the first time in a very long time. But I thought it looked really good. And even if like it's not all titanium white, the blue and titanium white color combination always looks phenomenal whenever using a titanium white car design. And then same for the orange side here, that dark crimson and white color combination, but again, it almost looks like an all titanium white car design. So I thought that was really cool. Shout out to that person. I don't know, I forget their name, unfortunately, at the top of my head, but I'll have it in the comments down below. But I thought this was a super cool kind of wheel with the kind of decal with the titanium white wheels. For the boost, I used the titanium white flamethrower for both sides. You don't have to use the titanium white flamethrower, but I really like it. You can use titanium white standard or just any titanium white boost. And then for the trail, I definitely recommend titanium white laser wave 3. It is definitely one of the best titanium white trails in the game, but obviously you can use any titanium white trail in the game. So this is the orange side, and even if like it's not fully titanium white, I thought the colors still looked really well, as well as the pattern of the J-Peggy decal. I mean, look how similar it looks to the pattern of the Zomba wheels. I thought that was really cool. So I was going to use the Zomba wheels no matter what. It's just I found out a way to, or somebody told me a way to make the car almost titanium white fully. So we have that crimson and white color combination, and then for the blue side, we have that blue and white color combination. Again, even if it's not fully titanium white, I thought the colors still looked really nice. So getting into the last and final car design of the episode, we do have the kind of a cartoony design. Now, I feel like J-Peggy also kind of gives cartoony vibes, so that's why I decided to do a cartoony type design. So starting off, we do have the sky blue octane for the blue side, and then for the orange side, it is the saffron octane. For the decal for both sides, it is the unpainted J-Peggy decal, and then for the colors for the primer for the blue side, we have a sky blue, with the accent is not a black, but a dark blue, like a dark sky blue. And then for the orange side, we have a saffron with the accent as black. For the wheels, for the orange side, they are the traction hatch wheels painted saffron. And then for the blue side, they are the traction hatch wheels painted sky blue. For the for the blue side here, we do have the sky blue and dark sky blue primary, or dark sky blue and dark sky blue accent. I thought this looked really well as like a cartoony type vibe. That's what I was kind of getting as well from the J-Peggy decal. And I thought the traction hatch wheels looked very good. Now, one thing that I will say is you definitely can set the accent color to black, but as you can see, there's just that like slight difference. When you hover over to the black color, it's like darker, and then when you have that blue, it's like a little bit of a bluer. The reason why I chose that is because, as you can see, we have that main color as sky blue on the rims here, and then these treads aren't fully black. They are more of like a dark blue, so that's why I decided to do like a dark blue as the accent. It's just those little things that really matter to me. But again, if you want to set the accent color to black, you definitely are more than welcome to. And then for the orange side here, we have that saffron as the primary to match the main colors of the wheels, and I was actually going to do a dark saffron, but this time it was actually giving a little bit more of like a green vibe for some reason, so I just decided to do black for this accent, for this orange side, just because it was giving me more green vibes when you have it set to this. I don't know why. Like, take a look, that looks like more green than it is, so that's why I decided to just do the accent color as black. For the boost, for the orange side, we have the Toon Flame painted saffron for the orange side. I chose Toon Flame for this one, not Toon Sketch, because Toon Sketch just didn't really fit that vibe this time. Don't worry, it is a trail, but it didn't fit that vibe for me on this one. So Toon Flame for the blue side, and then for the blue side, it is the Toon Flame painted sky blue. For the trail, it is the Toon Sketch painted sky blue for the blue side, and then for the orange side, it is the Toon Sketch painted saffron for the orange side. So this is the orange side. Again, you can set that color to that like dark saffron, just like how I do on the blue side, to that dark sky blue. But again, it felt like more of like a forest green, like a light dark forest green for some reason. I'm not too sure why, so I just set the color to black, and I think the traction hatch wheels look pretty good with it. And then for the blue side here is definitely one of my favorites, with the sky blue as that main color with the accent as a dark sky blue. Just looks very good, matching these wheels perfectly. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.